Well, hey YouTube. This is a video I never really thought I would make. I used to watch his videos from time to time. I didn't think he was a bad guy. I didn't think anything he did was provocative. I think the people that were provoked had problems to begin with. So it's really, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Obviously, that's awful news. Really awful news. To hear that a kind man who didn't really hurt anyone, didn't do anything wrong, was gunned down in a horrific way, in a very public way that people have used to further their own agendas, I guess, or in this case, I guess it would be to politicize something like that. I've really got to ask the question why anyone would do it. I know there are a lot of mental cases out there that would do something like that, especially at American universities. That seems to be the new asylums. Proof, case in point, shooting people for talking. Obviously, that's considered normal over there now. So, yeah. But why? All he ever really did was preach the Bible, something he believed in, and he gets killed for it. I mean, people say, "Oh, he's a MAGA guy, he's a Republican." So you're going to start shooting people because of that, right? Okay, yeah, and from accounts from people that have spoken to him, he was a nice person. Like, he never did mean things to people. He didn't go out of his way to be nasty. Yeah, again. I mean, if the spiritual warfare side of things, I guess you could say the demons really are taking things to the physical. Not only warping people's minds, which is their bread and butter, but now influencing them to shoot their opposition, I guess. So the spiritual warfare has hit the physical warfare. So, yeah, makes you wonder how many sleeper agent demon people there are out there. And I mean, some people out there might say, well, you're a nutter for saying that, but whatever, has to be said. I mean, really, it has to be said. I don't care if you think I'm a nutter for it. I mean, there is real life spiritual warfare for your soul. That's real. You can believe it or not, that's fine if you don't. My belief is when and if God wants you to know him or her, however you want to see it, and, embrace their presence if you want, or whatever, however you want to say it, then you'll know, right? Nobody's going to have to tell you. Nobody's going to have to convince you. So it's not my job to convince you of nothing, right? But when it comes to these things, that's how I see it. And obviously the evil side, if you want to call it evil side, or saw Charlie as a direct threat to them. So they sent an agent to deal their justice, I guess you could say. So yeah, and sadly somebody is only as old as my wife. So I've exceeded his life now by 9 years just by living today. How about that, eh? That's sad. That someone so young was killed. Someone that had their whole life ahead of them. Who knows what they could have done with it? Who knows how many people they could have helped? How many people, how much of an change they could have made in the world? I mean, who knows? That's why the young are so innocent, It's why you try to protect the young, because you never know who's going to be the next champion of this world. I'm not saying he was, but you don't know. So you've got to give everyone their chance to live. And have that opportunity, you know, because maybe that person you didn't suspect, maybe could be a person that went through so much trauma and troubles, and next thing you know, they're the ones who've learned so many lessons that they make a difference, you know. I mean, you just can't know these things. So that's very sad. And I'm sorry, yeah, I hope his family will be okay. I mean, nobody really knows these things. And I hope his friends will be okay. So rest in peace, Charlie. That's really awful that happened to you. This is my speculation about the shooting, okay? Because the police didn't find anyone, which I find ridiculous, because usually they're straight onto these people as soon as these things happen, right? I have usually people are pointing them out and going, over there, you know, I heard a noise and I saw this person running and things like that. I'm not saying this campus had anything to do with it, but there's obviously people there that knew something, because in my mind, my speculation mind, and you got to remember, in a investigation, there is no such thing as coincidence. So there's someone asked him a question about mass shootings, he's talking about it, then he's shot. So maybe that person that asked that question knew something. I mean, what are the chances of that? It could just be complete coincidence, but does any of us really believe in coincidence? Or we all past that now? So, yeah. So, yeah. That's it. Take care, guys. Bye.